नमस्कार नमस्कार। अभी अभी जो ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ आ रही है हमें, ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ ये है कि हमारे जो सीनियर एग्जीक्यूटिव एडिटर है अभिषेक कपूर, उन्होंने ये ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ दिया है कि ये जो आर्टिकल 370 का मुद्दा है, आर्टिकल 370 का मुद्दा, ये आर्टिकल 370 का मुद्दा नॉन नेगोशिएबल है। ये बेसलाइन है जो बोलते हैं कि सब कुछ डिस्कस कर सकते हो, लेकिन जो एब्रोगेशन ऑफ आर्टिकल 370 है वो नॉन नेगोशिएबल है, उसके बारे में कुछ चर्चा नहीं हो पाएगा। दैट इज फाइनल। क्या सब पार्टियों को ये मानना है? आपको क्या लगता है जैनुल साहब?
भाई, केंद्र सरकार ने जो इनको इनवाइट किया है जिस आधार के ऊपर, वो इनके खुद के अपने इंटरेस्ट के लिए किया है। गवर्नमेंट का कोई इसमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, इनके खुद के लिए। आज तक जब 5 अगस्त को इन्होंने आर्टिकल को खत्म किया था, उसके बाद से लेकर के आज कितने साल, 1 साल से ऊपर, 2 साल से ऊपर हो गया है, ये क्या कर रहे थे? इन्होंने पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट के अंदर क्या किया? अपने खुद के इसके लिए ये लगे हुए हैं। इनको ये सब कुछ छोड़ करके देश हित के अंदर और कश्मीरियों के हित के अंदर ये कदम उठाना पड़ेगा कि हमें क्या करना है। जो केंद्र सरकार डेवलपमेंट के काम वहां पे कर रही है, उसको किस तरह से हमें कंधे से कंधा मिला करके जो है कबूल करना है और कामयाब बनाना है।
दीवान साहब, आपने एक चिट्ठी लिखी थी और आपने भी यही बोला था आपने कि सब जो नेता है, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर के जो नेता है जो आज मिल रहे प्रधानमंत्री से, आपका भी कहना वही था कि इन सब लोगों को आर्टिकल 370 का मुद्दा नहीं उठाना चाहिए। आपको क्यों लगता है?
बिल्कुल सही बात है, इनको नहीं उठाना चाहिए इस आर्टिकल का मुद्दा, बल्कि देश हित के अंदर, कश्मीरियों के हित के अंदर इनको बात करनी चाहिए और कंधे से कंधा मिला करके जो केंद्र सरकार की नीतियां हैं उसको कामयाब बनाना है।
हाँ जी, हमारे साथ पथिकृत पेन भी है। पथिकृत पेन, वी आर गेटिंग इन सम ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ नाउ। अभिषेक इज गेटिंग अस सम ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ that there is, some issues are non-negotiable, some issues are non-negotiable, and it's a no-go. They're very unambiguous about it, that Article 370 issue cannot be tampered with. You cannot tamper with that. It's final. You think all parties will be on board when they meet today
Niranjan,
on this issue?
Yeah, Niranjan, today is a very significant day because yesterday was the Balidan Divas of Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, who gave up his life for Kashmir. So today, when this meeting is happening, it is a foregone conclusion that Article 370 will be non-negotiable. Whatever has been done in August 2019 has been done and dusted. It was an aspiration of people of India for a long period of time. Now, the discussions which will happen today is a work in progress, because there can be severe differences of opinion with some of the Kashmir-based political parties, but still they are part of India. So as part of this political discourse of making sure that elections eventually happen and everybody participate, it is all but natural that the government of India, led by Prime Minister Modi, will talk to them. And talking is a very healthy thing in democracy, but talking does not at all mean that the government is succumbing to any pressure. Talk does not mean that they would go back on some of the very critical and historic decision that was taken in August 2019 in making sure that India today is absolutely integrated along with Jammu and Kashmir, which was not an integral part of India. So there is no reason to worry for anybody. For the Kashmir-based political parties, if there is a compulsion today, there might be some tokenism of protest from them. I think they also know that they have to accept both Article 370 and the delimitation that is going to happen, because without delimitation, the statehood cannot be given back or elections cannot be held, and they will just accept, because these political parties would have to go back to election. They have no other option but to accept it.
Yeah. और ये जो बातचीत हो रही है अभी, अच्छी चीज़ है दीवान साहब। और क्या आपको लगता है कि सब पार्टी सब नेता जो है एक ओपन माइंड के साथ जाना चाहिए, और एक ओपन माइंड के साथ उनको ये भी सोचना चाहिए कि अगले 2 साल में इतने सारे कमेंट की थी इन सब नेताओं ने, क्या आपको लगता है कि इनको थोड़ा उसके बारे में थोड़ा इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करना चाहिए? क्या बोला है इन्होंने हमारे देश के बारे में, हमारे ट्राई कलर के बारे में?
तो ये मेरे को जवाब देना है।
हाँ जी देवान साहब आपके लिए है।
ऐसा है कि जिस वक्त ये आर्टिकल हटाया गया था उसके बाद 19 अक्टूबर 2019 को मैंने अपने जानशीन सैयद नासिरुद्दीन चिश्ती को एक डेलीगेशन की शक्ल के अंदर कश्मीर भेजा था कि जो गलतफहमियां, जो भ्रांतियां जो वहां पर फैलाई जा रही हैं उसको दूर करने के लिए एक विभिन्न दरगाहों के हेड्स को लेकर के मैंने यूथ का एक डेलीगेशन वहां पर भिजवाया था। उन्होंने वहां जाकर के बाकायदा हर सेक्ट के अंदर जाकर के बातचीत की, बात को समझा कि वहां की पब्लिक की क्या ग्रीवेंसेस हैं, और उसको उन्होंने केंद्र सरकार को भी और मेरे को भी जो है आकर के सूचित किया कि ये चीजें हैं, इसके ऊपर आपको उनको केंद्र सरकार को मार्गदर्शन के लिए उनको कहना है। ये मैंने सारी चीजें उस वक्त कर दी थी और मेरे वेरियस स्टेटमेंट उसी वक्त से आने शुरू हो गए थे कि जब ये चीजें अमली जामा पहनाई जा रही थी। लेकिन इस वक्त जो कमेटी, इस वक्त जो मीटिंग हो रही है और जिन लोगों को बुलाया गया है वो पॉलिटिशियंस हैं। इसके अंदर मेरा एक अलग से सजेशन था कि कुछ रिलीजियस हेड्स को भी बुलाते ताकि वो अपनी ओपिनियन पॉलिटिक्स जो चल रही है उससे भिन्न देते। इसलिए जितने पॉलिटिशियंस इस मीटिंग के अंदर अटेंड कर रहे हैं उनको अपना पर्सनल स्वार्थ हट करके उससे बिल्कुल दूर जाकर के इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ कश्मीरी मुस्लिम्स एंड नॉन मुस्लिम्स एंटायर कश्मीर वैली के इंटरेस्ट के अंदर केंद्र सरकार से बात करनी है। वहां पर किस तरह से डेवलपमेंट किया जा सकता है, क्या क्या इंडस्ट्रीज लगाई जा सकती हैं, किस तरह से कॉलेजेस और पीएचडी के लिए, मेडिकल के लिए और दूसरी चीजों के इंजीनियरिंग के लिए वहां किया जा सकता है, उसको केंद्र बिंदु पर आकर के बात करें।
हाँ जी, let me go across to Abhishek as well. Pathikrit, stay with me. Abhishek, if you're there, Abhishek and Sumi also on the story. We'll get Aishwarya live in some time as well. Abhishek, are you there? Can you hear me, Abhishek?
I can hear you, Aishwarya. I can hear. I'm there, Niranjan.
Yeah, Abhishek, tell us a little bit about the baseline for this talks that are going to take place in a few hours from now. You've brought us some of the details, especially the one on Article 370 is very, very critical because some noises being made by some leaders before that announcement was made that all of them would be attending that meeting. This was one of them. And we are hearing from you that that's something that is non-negotiable, isn't it?
Well, absolutely, Niranjan. So the baseline is the public commitment that has been made by the Prime Minister, by the Home Minister about restoration of statehood. So that's not an issue in the sense that it has to be done. But then when it has to be done, the timeline, that's on the agenda. So once the delimitation is over, elections are to be held and then restoration to statehood. So that roadmap, timeline of all these events, that is something that has to be discussed in this all-party meet, and that is why it has been called. Remember, forget about the element of separatism in a Mehbooba Mufti, for example, when she says that Article 370 should be restored or that talks should be held with Pakistan. Even the Congress party is yet to make its stand clear on Article 370's abrogation or removal from the statute book. So, for example, just a few days back, we had Digvijay Singh saying that maybe the Congress party should think in terms of restoring Article 370. Almost similar sentiments by P. Chidambaram in a tweet on June 21. Despite the fact that within the Congress party, there are voices that have supported abrogation of Article 370 from Milind Devra to Aditi Singh to Dipinder Hooda. There was some attrition also on this issue of abrogation of Article 370 and Congress's position. It had to come out with a very nuanced position in its working committee, which was neither here nor there. So even that would be interesting to see what stand Congress party takes through Ghulam Nabi Azad. Remember that emotional farewell that Prime Minister gave to him when he completed his Rajya Sabha term. So it is going to be a very important meeting, very interesting meeting. On the agenda, delimitation, restoration of statehood, elections, and as a build-up to that, involvement of these political parties in the entire exercise. Niranjan, remember, these are leaders who were in incarceration for some time because the center was clear that no trouble is to be allowed, no law and order situation is to be allowed. nobody from outside India is to be given a handle in the valley when the centre decided to abrogate Article 370 and 35A and reorganize the state for the time being, reduce its status as a state and make it a union territory. Subsequently, we have seen by step, normalization has happened. Remember, I don't remember, for example, the last time we covered the Friday stone pelting, weekly Friday stone pelting that would happen in downtown Srinagar. Similarly, terror incidents have come down. In between, 3 elections at the local level have been held, panchayat elections, block development council elections, a new tier actually of governance having been created, panchayat elections. In fact, the turnout at the DDC elections, Niranjan, was higher than the Lok Sabha polls. That in itself is endorsement of the people's sentiment insofar as supporting whatever the government has done in the valley and in the larger Jammu and Kashmir region. The manner in which voting rights were given to the West Pakistan refugees and to the Valmiki community in the Jammu region, all those constructive steps, the more devolution of powers, the more devolution of financial powers to these lower rungs of governance. I think in sum, the government felt confident that now the time has come to re-engage and think in terms of statehood. That's why this meeting. So agenda is about the timeline essentially to discuss from now to delimitation, for which the committee has been given time till March 2022, and statehood. We are told that the framework of what kind of statehood has to be given to J&K, even that is on the table. For example, there is a model of Delhi, whether the police control should remain in the hands of the MHA and the rest of the powers devolved to the state, like it happens in the case of Delhi. So all those things to be discussed, deliberated, told, and given to these leaders. For them, it's important that they are being engaged. We have already seen a bit of a divide in the Gupkar alliance, where we had Mehbooba Mufti talking about Pakistan and Farooq Abdullah saying, no, this is not the time to talk about Pakistan. Let's just listen to what the Prime Minister has to say. So I think it's going to be give and take, but more about the centre telling these leaders what's the plan from here on for the next couple of years for Jammu and Kashmir. Niranjan.